Please excuse the mess. So this question is, should you go to training and be certified? So if you're either you're just starting your detailing business, or you're wanting to start a detailing business, or you just want to improve your skills, should you go to a training center and pay to be trained and certified? So as a preface, I went to Shine Supply with Jeremy Stevens, got trained for a 2.5 day course on advanced paint correction. So it was a great training. I learned a tons, got a bunch of information and skills, and got a certified paper. But the reality is that a lot of people, including me, go to these training centers because they lack confidence to sell their services. And this is important to note, because you're going to get trained to get an external validation that you're good enough or you're ready to actually go out and sell your services. So before you, let's just say that, and this is conservative because I've looked at a lot of training centers just to, out of curiosity, and a conservative number is around $1,200 to go and train for maybe 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, what have you. So it's not cheap. And on top of that, you have to include your airtime, flying, your hotel, the food maybe, depending on how far that location is from you. So it can be around $1,500 to $2,000 just to go. And again, that's on the conservative side of pricing. So it's not cheap at all. So my recommendation is, before you go and get trained, first I would say go out and spend as little money as you can and go do 5 vehicles inside and out. Whatever that means to you, whether that's a basic wash or a wash and wax, if that's just vacuuming the interior or trying to clean all the seats, whatever that means to you, do 5 vehicles both inside and out with the fewest tools and products that you can in the shortest time possible. On top of that, I would say invest at least $200, $300 on self-improvement, business, sales, marketing books. That right there, with just a few $100s in books, whether it be through Audible, whether it be through actual paperback form, however you want, spend a few $100s in yourself and investing in yourself, and then spend a few extra, maybe 50, 100, 200 bucks, whatever you got that you can afford, on some very simple tools and products, and do 5 vehicles as quickly as you can. In terms of, in the next 2 days, do 5 vehicles, or in the next 5 days, do 1 vehicle a day. Because a lot of your questions are answered by actually taking action on something, right? If you're scared about detailing a certain part of the vehicle, if you're worried about messing something up, once you go out there and actually do it, whether you have the skills or not, it is at least going to open your mind and say, oh, okay, so that's how it is. I thought it was 10 times worse. It's not that bad. Or wow, that actually came out really easy. Let me do another one and let me see if I can get better. So before you just say, you know what, I can't offer detailing services without getting trained, without being certified. Put the brakes on that for a little bit. I'm not saying don't get trained. I'm just saying there's a time and place to do that. I personally think I went and got trained way too early on in my career. Instead of spending, let's say, I don't remember at this time, but let's say I spent $1,500 in total. Imagine me spending $1,500 on pure marketing and sales that's actually going to generate revenue for me, instead of just increasing my skills. Because when I did go, you could say, this is just, rough numbers. Like, let's say I was already a, 8 out of 10 detailer, and going there for primarily paint correction and wet sanding got me to like a 9 out of 10 detailer. So at that point, did I really need, improve my skills at that point? No, not really. And especially because at that time, I wasn't really getting that many customers on a daily or weekly basis. So that $1,500 could have gone to a much better use in terms of actually getting that money back. I went there, I got trained, I felt better, right? I got the confidence, because I still lack confidence myself. It's not that my skills weren't good, it's just I lacked confidence, and I wanted to lie to myself and say, once I get trained and certified, then I'll be able to get more customers. But that is truly not the fact. You can go for 2 days, 5 days, 7 days to get trained, and then you get back to your home and you're saying, okay, well, I'm trained now, but I still have no customers. And that's what's gonna happen more so than not, than if you actually just spend that money somewhere else. So that's what I highly recommend. Wait maybe 6 months. Like, once you say, you know what, I want to go get trained, wait a couple of months, 6 months, 3 months, buy books, self-improvement, sales, marketing, advertising, go practice on vehicles, and then see where you are within that time frame. But don't think that you have to get trained and certified in order for you to be a professional. That's not what it is. Just because you have a piece of paper and you went for a few days of training does not make you a justified or validated detailer, professional detailer. It's when you say, I want to do this as a business, that's when you become professional. So hopefully that helps. If you have any questions, comments, leave those in the comment section down below, and I'll see you on the next video.